Is the mic working? Is that good?
It is.
Yeah? Okay.
In which case, whenever you're ready, you can get going.
Okay. So let's start this class standing up. So you can just take your feet under your hips. Make sure nice and comfortable. Keeping the knees a little soft, you can close your eyes. And connect to your breath. Breathing in and out of the nose, down into the belly. And just feel that on the inhale, you're lengthening up through the crown of the head. And on the exhale, softening the shoulders and grounding through the feet. We're going to get started quite quickly so you can open your eyes and you're going to inhale, sweep the arms up and stay reaching the fingertips away. So pull the belly in, lengthen the sides of the body, make sure you've got space around the neck and the shoulders, so shoulders coming a little bit down the back. Inhaling to reach and exhale, you can turn the palms and press them down by your sides. Yeah, nice. Let's go again. Inhale, sweep up. And exhale, pressing arms down by your sides. And then let's inhale, sweep up. And this time, lift up onto the balls of your feet. Pull the belly in, keeping the legs strong. Yeah, reaching. And exhale, soften down. And one more like that. So inhaling up. And exhale down. Nice. And then this time, inhale up. You can interlace the fingers. Release the first two fingers up. So, heels down. And then on the exhale, you can mirror me, so taking a side bend. And really push into that left foot, lengthening through the left side. Inhaling up and exhaling the other way. Again, push into that right foot. Enjoy the stretch, the opening through the sides. Inhaling up. And on the exhale, you're going to take a twist to your right. So just reach the arms forward and back. Hips try to keep forward. Shoulders soft. And then inhaling up. And exhale, let's twist open the other way. Yeah. Feel that twist. And then inhaling up. Look up. And on the exhale, bring your palms together and take your hands behind your head. And then lift up through the elbows and pull the belly in. Keeping the ribs in as well. Nice breath there. And then you're going to inhale, and on the exhale, soften the knees. Sweep your arms behind your back, knees soft. You're going to interlace the fingers and take a shoulder stretch. And when you're folding down, if you want to sway a little bit side to side here, if that feels good, you can do that. And then pushing into the feet, next inhale, let's sweep the arms up again. And exhale, bring them down by our sides. Nice. And then inhaling up. We'll do that a bit faster. Interlacing the fingers. And exhale, side bend. Inhaling up. And exhale, side bend. Inhale up. Exhale, twisting open. Inhaling to the front. And exhale to twist. Inhaling forward. Looking up, exhale, take those hands behind your head. Inhale, lengthen up through the elbows, belly in. And then exhale, soften the knees, swinging your arms behind your back. You can change the interlace if you want. Fold down, staying here for a breath. And then release your hands to the floor. So keeping your feet hip distance apart, you might even make them a little wider. Keep the knees really soft and reach the fingertips forward. So it's almost like a downward dog crossed forward fold. Yeah, really nice. So lengthening through the sides of the body, quite active. Yeah. Breathing there. And then walk your hands back, ground them on the mat, and you're going to walk your feet back into downward dog. Yeah. And use this first downward dog to really just open up your body, move however feels good for you. So yeah, pedal the heels. If you want to sway the hips or work around the shoulders, just kind of finding what feels good. So if you're being doing this practice in the middle of the day and you've been sat down, you can find all those kind of knotty bits. And then coming to a still downward dog, let's inhale the right leg up in the air behind us. Exhale, bend the knee and stack the right hip over the left. So opening out, yeah. And you might rotate the ankle as well, the right ankle. Get out any little knots in there. And then exhaling, bring that leg down. Let's do that the other side. So inhaling, leg up, exhale to bend the knee, stacking left hip over right. And taking a little twist of the ankle if that feels good. Exhale, bring that leg down. And then from there you can walk your feet up to your hands, up to the top of the mat. And here we're going to fold down more ragdoll style. So knees soft, you might hold opposite elbows if that feels good. And just let the upper body hang down. So whether you want to swing it left and right or forward and back, you might nod and shake the head. So again, it's kind of working out what your body needs, letting gravity put some length in the spine. We're going to release the elbows and inhale, curl up really slowly. So drag the fingertips up the fronts of the legs, rounding the upper back, yeah. And then when you stand up, you might want to roll the shoulders or do a kind of shimmy, whatever the body needs. And you're going to come to the top of the mat after that in your mountain pose, ready for our sun salute. So you can spread all 10 toes, ground them down, lengthen up through the crown of the head, pull the belly in, lift the chest, soften the shoulders. And let's have the palms slightly open so the chest is really lifted. We're going to go for a nice lunging sun salute here, moving with the breath. So let's inhale, sweep the arms up. Nice. Exhale, you can fold and dive. Inhale, lift and lengthen the front of the body. On the exhale, you're going to plant the hands, step the right foot to the back of the mat and drop the knee in a lunge. And then inhale, you can take a big sweep with the arms up, reaching up. And on the exhale, maybe sink the hips a little lower. Nice. Inhale, reach with the little fingers. Exhaling, take your hands to the mat. Inhale as you tuck the back toes, step back to your plank. And then exhale, you can drop knees, chest and chin to the mat. Nice. Inhale as you scoop through, just baby cobra, so draw shoulders from ears, draw the elbows back, and then exhale, tucking toes, downward dog. Nice, we'll just take a couple of breaths here, so a deep inhale, and a long exhale, so lengthening the sides of the bodies, knees can be as soft as they need to. And then after your next inhale, you're going to use the exhale to step the right foot up between the hands again. Drop down onto the back knee and inhale. Big sweep open, reaching up, lunge. Again, exhale, sink the hips. Inhale to reach. Exhaling, hands come back to the mat. Tucking the back toe, inhale as you step up to the top of the mat. Lift and lengthen, halfway, yeah. Exhale to fold. And then inhale, pushing into the feet, reaching the arms up. And exhale, hands to heart. So we do that on the left side. So inhale, sweep the arms up. Nice, ground through the feet. Exhale to fold and dive. Inhale, lift and lengthen the front of the body. On the exhale, planting the hands, step the left foot to the back of the mat, drop onto the knee. Inhale, big sweep open with the arms. Yeah, nice. Exhale, a little sink of the hips if that's good. Yeah. Inhale, keep reaching. Exhaling, bring the hands back down, frame the front foot. Inhale, step back to your plank. So feel this pose before you exhale, drop knees, chest and chin to the mat. Inhale, coming through baby cobra, pressing the tops of the legs, back to the legs into the floor, and exhaling, downward dog. And again, deep inhale and a long exhale. So fingertips spread, grounding the knuckles. Another breath. And then take a deep inhale and use the exhale to step that left foot up between the hands. Again, dropping onto the knee. Inhale, sweeping up through the fingers. Yeah, nice. Exhale, sinking the hips. Inhale to reach. And exhale, hands back to the mat. Inhale, stepping to the top of the mat. Lift and lengthen the front of the body. Exhale to fold. And inhale, push into the feet and use that to reach up through the breath. And exhale, hands to your heart. So this time, you can inhale, sit back into your chair pose. Keep the arms up around by the ears. And then exhale to fold and dive. Inhale, lift halfway, and on the exhale, your choice. So you could step, walk, or lightly jump feet to the back of the mat. And you could come down, knees, chest, chin, or your low plank. Inhale, cobra on your belly or your up dog. And then exhale, downward dog. Nice. And from your downward dog, let's inhale the right leg up in the air behind us. And on the exhale, stepping that right foot up between the hands. So use a lift from the belly, to step up. Keep up on the toe of the back foot and inhale up to your high lunge. So in your high lunge, just tucking the pelvis, front knee over the ankle so you feel lots of space in the back. And if it feels good, you might even lift the heel of that front foot so you feel quite dynamic in the pose, I think. Enjoy this feeling, breathing. Inhale, and the next exhale, dropping the front heel, ground the back heel, come into your warrior two. Nice. So warrior two, just particularly thinking, keeping the legs dynamic, that front knee rolling out and the outer edge of the back foot, and a little tuck of the pelvis and soft shoulders. Nice. Inhale, exhale, sink a little more in the front knee. Inhale, and then on the exhale, you can take both hands to mat to frame the foot. And your choice here, so either step straight back to downward dog or through your vinyasa, And your choice of vinyasa, how you lower, how you inhale, and how you come back. So we'll meet back in downward dog, and then let's inhale the left leg up in the air behind us. And exhale, stepping the left foot up between the hands. Nice. Keep up on the toe of the back foot. Inhaling up to our high lunge. Great. So strong back leg in our high lunge. Slight tuck of the pelvis. Feeling alive, invigorated, awake. And try lifting up the heel of that front foot as well. Little challenge of the balance. Breathing there. We're going to inhale. And on the exhale, drop the front heel, drop the back heel, warrior two, nice. So warrior two, again, keeping space in the lower back and making the whole pose feel strong and dynamic, working with the breath. Inhale, exhale to sink into the front knee a little more. Nice, and then inhale and exhale, hands to the mat. Again, your choice, inhale to plank, and either straight to dog or lower down. Inhale up and exhale back. Great. So a bit more flow. Inhaling the right leg up in the air behind us. And exhale, stepping the right foot up between the hands. Keep up on the toe of the back foot. Inhaling high lunge. This time exhaling straight to your warrior two. Turn the right palm up. Let's inhale, reverse. And on the exhale, come into extended side angle, elbow to knee, and left fingertips over the top. So we're just going to repeat those two. So inhale, reverse. Nice. And then exhale, extended. And one more time. So inhale into reverse, enjoy opening up through the side of the body. Exhale, extended. And this time stay in your extended side angle. If you like to drop the fingertips towards the floor, you can take that option. Keep the back leg really dynamic and strong, and try and rotate the top ribs up and open to the ceiling if you can. Nice. You're going to inhale, and then on the exhale, again, rotate the hips, hands to the mat, your choice. Straight back to downward dog, or through a vinyasa of your choice. Tapping into how the body feels. A bit more or a bit less. Nice. a breath in your downward dog. And then let's inhale the left leg up in the air behind us. And exhale, stepping the left foot up between the hands. Inhaling, high lunge. Nice. Exhale, warrior two. Turning the left palm up, inhale, reverse. Warrior, yeah. And then exhale, extended side angle. And repeating that twice more with the breath. So inhaling to reverse. Lovely. Exhale, extended. Just enjoy this opening of the side body. Inhaling to reverse. And exhale, extended. This time you're going to stay. If you want to drop left fingertips down, that's an option. Really lovely. So pushing into the outer edge of the back foot, reaching all the way through the fingertips, and maybe a little slight rotation of the top ribs towards the ceiling. Using the breath, inhaling, and then as you exhale, rotate the body, hands to the mat. Again, your choice through dog or back into your plank and through your vinyasa. Great. And we'll meet back in downward dog when we're ready. So back into the flow, inhaling, right leg up in the air behind us. Exhale, stepping the right foot up between the hands. Inhaling, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Turning the right palm up. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. And then this time, rotate the body round and drop the hands to the mat. Just sink the hips a little bit, so we're coming into a low lunge. And then we're going to ground or keep the fingertips of the left hand on the mat and reach the right fingertips open. So we've got option here to drop the back knee if keeping the leg extended is a bit much. Yeah, nice. Breathing into your twist. And then from there, again, option to ground the back knee if that helps. Otherwise, you're feeling energetic. We're going to begin to strengthen the legs, take the weight off the left fingertips and come up into our twisted warrior. Really nice, yeah, so pushing through that back heel, nice dynamic legs, soft shoulders. And you can keep the palms open forward so the shoulders really sink down the back, yeah, nice. Breathing there, inhaling, and then exhale, rotating out, take your hands to the mat. Again, your choice whether you step back to downward dog or through your vinyasa. Great. Take a breath in your dog. And then we're going to inhale the left leg up in the air behind us. Exhale, stepping the left foot up between the hands. Inhaling, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Nice. Left palm up, inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Great. And then rotating the hips. Lifting the back heel. Just find the length through the body, looking forward, and then right fingertips or hand stays on the mat, and inhale, twisting open to your left. Again, option to drop the back knee if that feels better. Keeping the back legs super strong. And then you might want to drop the back knee for this one, or keeping the legs straight. Weight off that right hand. Let's open the palms forward. Opening the chest. And if it works, you can even take your gaze out to the side or backwards. So you're feeling really strong. Nice. Breathing there. Inhale and then exhale. Hands to the mat. Again, inhale back to your plank and come through your vinyasa. Just always moving with your breath through your vinyasa. Great. Staying in the downward dog. Take a few breaths there. And then inhale the right leg up in the air behind you. Exhale, squeezing the right knee into the nose and stepping the right foot between the hands. This time we're going to drop down onto the back knee. And inhale, lift up. So you can start by taking your right hands to the top of the right hip. You can keep the back toes tucked or released. We're going to inhale, open the chest, and on the exhale, sinking forward into our lunge. So if at any point this is crunchy in your lower back, you can come up, slightly scoop the pelvis under, otherwise sinking low. If it feels good in the back, you can reach the arms up. And maybe even take the gaze up. So really opening through the front of the body, yeah, lovely. But always listening to the body coming out if it doesn't feel good. Inhale, and then as you exhale, bring the hands on the inside of that right foot. Wriggle the foot a bit wider. Again, turn that right foot out and just sink into the hip. So this might be enough, or you could even take little circles with that right hip to wake it up. Or if you've got a bit more, you can keep the left hand on the mat, spin round, and you're going to grab hold of that back foot, maybe, if I find it, and pull it in towards, the bottom. Really nice. Use your breath to just ease into that pose. And then releasing the foot. Hands to the mat, step back into your downward dog. Taking a breath in your dog. And then inhaling the left leg up in the air behind us. Exhale, squeezing the left knee into the nose and stepping the left foot between the hands. Drop the back knee down. Again, lift up. Let's start with the hands on the top of the hip. Inhale to open the chest. And on the exhale, if it feels okay, you're lunging forward. So if it's not good, coming up, scooping the pelvis will still give you a good hip flexor stretch, opening. If it feels good, you can release the arms up. And really just use the breath here to sink into the pose, maybe even take the gaze up. So we're looking for all these poses to feel good in our body. Yeah, lovely. Breathing there, and then next exhale, hand comes on the inside of the front foot. Wriggle that foot wider, turn the toes out. And just going again slowly into variation of this pose. So you might just want to sink into the hips or just use the left hand on the knee. Or taking some circles. If it works, you can twist around to the left and see if you can catch hold of the back foot and draw it in. Nice. So breathing there, sinking the hips. Maybe even taking the gaze a bit back if that feels good. And then release back to your downward dog. You're going to love me for the next couple of poses. We're going to inhale, roll forward into a plank. Yeah, great. And from your plank, you're going to roll onto the right hand and the outer edge of the right foot. So options here, side plank, classic side plank. If this is a bit much, you can drop the bottom knee down and just push into the back foot. If it's good, you can hover the left leg up. So breathe there. And then you're going to bend the top leg and step it behind the right leg and come into wild thing. So yeah, you can have the knee bent like Alex or that right leg straight. Really try and open the chest up. Enjoy this dynamic pose. What a great name, Wild Thing. And then exhaling. Yeah, you're going to go straight to the other side. So come back into your plank and then roll onto the left hand. Reaching up, yeah, dropping the knee like Alex or coming into your classic side plank, hovering the leg and then bending the top leg, planting the foot, come into your wild thing. really enjoy it. I love this pose, that's why I've included it. So lift the hips, and then exhale, roll out. You'll be very delighted to know you can drop the knees and come into child's pose. And for me, I mean, see what works for you. I like to have my arms back by my sides. Let's give the shoulders a bit of a rest. And from your child's pose, connecting with the breath and soften the shoulders down to the floor. Put space across the upper back and breathe into the lower back. And when you're ready, we're going to inhale and lift up. Just sitting in hero's pose. So sit in hero's pose if that works for you. If it feels uncomfy, which it does for a few people, you could lift higher. From hero's pose, you're going to take your left fingertips behind you. And on an inhale, just lifting up, opening the front of the body again. And exhale, sink the hips and we'll swap. So if it doesn't feel good to come right down to the ground, you can do this lifting up. So do one more each side when you're ready, moving with your breath. Yeah, nice. And again, these should feel good. So don't take your body somewhere it doesn't want to go. Take it where it feels good. Got overexcited. I think you've done a couple more each side, which is good. That's all right. Do one more. Even it out. It's so lovely. Such a good pose. Okay, so now we're going to come to delicious camel pose. This is our ultimate uplifting, invigorating pose. So if you know you can come into camel with the feet flat on the mat, then take that option. Otherwise, tucking the toes can bring the heels a little bit closer to reaching them. Again, you might be doing a half camel, or no, you can come back into a full one. Let's take our hands to our lower back, fingertips down. Really think about the legs, so squeeze the thighs together and draw the hips forward and lift up in the chest. So again, if you're not sure, if you haven't done this pose before, you might want to see if the heels are anywhere close. Maybe start with a half version. If you know you can, make sure you're weighted to your chest is really open, and then fingertips can come to both heels. From here, before you release the head back, really bring the hips forward, squeeze the thighs, open up into the chest, open that thoracic part of the spine, keep the chin tucked to the last moment before you might take it back. Again, all optional. Taking a few breaths to enjoy this pose, and then you can come slowly out very carefully. Yeah, nice. Release the heels, sit back into your hero's pose, and I'll mirror you. You're just going to take a nice twist here. So inhale and exhale, you can twist to your right. Inhaling forward and twisting the other way. Do one more each side if you feel like you want to. And another. And then come to a seat, coming into a wide leg pose. So you might want to use a block here or cushion to lift the hips, if you're not as open as Alex in this pose, or bend the knees, so toes and knees up. And then actually, so I'll mirror you, Alex. If you draw your right leg in and take it at a quite obtuse angle, you're going to take your left hand on the inside of the left leg and the right hand to your ribs. And then use that right hand to kind of rotate the ribs backwards, and then reaching the arm up to the ceiling, inhaling, and exhale, coming into that side bend. Yeah, lovely. So again, Trying to keep, doesn't matter how far you reach down, it's more about opening the ribs and enjoying that feeling through the side of the body. And then inhale, coming up. So you might turn that right leg to a slightly smaller angle. Lining your spine up with the extended leg this time. Let's take a little kind of twist to begin with. So yeah, over to your left. And then depending again on hamstrings, so you might bend the knee if you need to, you're going to slide your right arm, Alex, to the outside edge of the foot or the shin and use your left arm out to the side. Take an inhale and then exhale, you can fold yourself down over that leg. So you're keeping the back really broad, yeah, the back of the waist broad. And use the breath. So you might not come as deep, certainly straight away. But you might find with each breath, each exhale, you find a little more space. And then coming up from that pose, we'll take those on the other side so you can reach the right leg out. Bend the left leg in, starting with this wider angle. Trying to keep the knee and the toes upright. Right hand comes on the inside of the leg. Left hand to the ribs. Rotate the ribs out. And then reaching the fingertips up. And exhale. Softening, yeah. So again, use the breath here. And think more about opening through the ribs. Opening that side, then trying to kind of reach for the toe, that's the eventual destination. Nice, and then inhale up. Keeping this slightly smaller angle, a little twist to your right. And then lining up your spine with the extended leg. Maybe the knees bent if you find this is making your back round. Taking your left hand to the outside of the foot or shin and the other fingertips out to the side, yeah. Inhale and then exhale, begin to fold over that leg. So we're really just looking for the front of the body to be long here. It might be, if you're a bit tighter in the hamstrings, that you're quite upright here and you only come down a short way, and that's fine. Yeah, nice. Breathing there. And then when you're ready, coming up to sitting. Extend the legs in front of you. I'll mirror you, so you're going to draw your right leg in. You can cross it over at the knee. Again, you might stay here, or if you want to, tuck the other leg under, up to you. As long as you can get both sit bones grounded, we're going to come into our seated twist. So hug the knee, inhale, lengthen the spine up. And on the exhale, you're going to twist to your right. So you can hug the knee or take the outside elbow to the knee. But just think of inhaling to lengthen the spine, exhale to twist. And think of broadening again across the back of the waist, across the upper back. And enjoy it. Nice. And then releasing forward, or swap the legs. So yeah, crossing your left leg, either tucking the leg under or keeping it extended. Hugging the knee in and then twisting to your left. Or take the outside elbow. Yeah. Think of inhale to lengthen, exhale to twist. And make sure the twist is starting right from the base of the spine and then working up. So you're broadening across the waist and the middle back and the upper back with each exhale. And then releasing forward. I'm just going to finish cross-legged. Take your fingertips to the side. You're going to inhale, sweep the arms up. Interlace the fingers, send the heels of the hands up to the ceiling and drawing the shoulder blades down the back. So belly and ribs in. Inhaling, and on the exhale, just take your hands behind your head. Take a little lean back. Yeah, so you're basking in the sun. I think Iyengar said if you keep your armpits open, you can never be depressed. So hopefully you feel uplifted after this class. Nice. And then releasing the arms down. So if you'd like to come into Shavasana now, come into Shavasana. Otherwise, we're just going to take our hands on our knees, palms open to receive energy. Close the eyes. And take a deep inhale through the nose. And a long exhale. Just 2 more nice long breaths. Inhaling. And exhale. Soften the shoulders. And again, inhaling. And exhale. You can bring your palms together at your chest. Take this last moment to and just be in your body, be present. Feel the effects of your practice. Namaste.